This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Well, now let's take a look at the gold market. Well guys, the action that we have discussed yesterday has happened. So market has reached the area that we have discussed. This is major 618 resistance with 1235 area. That is also 1618 resistance extension from that A, B, C bottom area. So market stands right here. And we said that as market hasn't quite hit the significant targets on the daily time frame chart, the current move up looks suspicious, and it's very looks like the trap, because the gold market's very cunning market, and I have seen a million times when it has happened. The market slightly hasn't quite reached the significant targets. It seems that it has turned to the upside, but later it returned right back and hit the targets, and the some major action has followed after that. So this could happen again, and I feel every time I'm comfortable to take the position prior the market hits the significant targets on the daily time frame chart. That's why I am not very believe in the current upward action, and I would not bet on it and trying to take the long position right now, despite the really fast move to the upside. So you can see that market even has moved above the monthly pivot point, that's January pivot point. But still, at least until chances exist that market will return right back and hit 1180 area, I wouldn't bet on this reversal. And I suspect that market really will turn to the downside and should hit these targets. At the same time, I do not want to call you to follow blindly to this suspicious and this suggestion, because in terms of the taking the short position right now and so on, well, it could be done, but first, as we said, we need to get some reversal or its housing pattern on the lower time frame chart, for instance on the hourly time frame chart, before taking the position in the favor of downward continuation. If market will not form here anything, well, then we will just continue to monitor the current action, what will happen. But right now you see that market has hit 1235, and we see some sort of the resistance have appeared. So this is long shadows to the upside. Market is trying to pass through it and challenging this resistance area, and I suspect that this level is really could become the one that could be the barrier for upward continuation and could turn market to the downside. On the hourly time frame chart, we see that market is forming here some sort of the wedge pattern that accompanied by the bearish divergence. This is, as you can see, some kind of the wedge pattern, and take a look that market has hit 127 extension of that retracement, shows minor bounce, continue move higher. 1618 stands right here, slightly higher, 1239 area. Well, maybe this pattern that we are looking for. Unfortunately, guys, this is not the butterfly, because this spike up slightly higher than this one. So if we wouldn't have this shadow up, we could say that this is the butterfly cell. But in general, the wedge pattern is also this housing pattern, and really it could put the foundation for possible move down. Also, guys, if we will drop our time frame, I probably will not be surprised if we will get the butterfly with this section. So if we taking the 50-minute chart, you can really see this butterfly that's forming right here. Okay, here it is. That is small pattern. Market has hit the 127 extension of it. This is clearly looks like the butterfly cell pattern. Okay, so anyway, until market still holds below this major significant resistance on the 4-hour time frame chart, below 1235, I still think that chances of downward reversal still exist here. and I will be watching closely what will happen on the hourly time frame chart, because as I said, I wouldn't bet on this upward action on the gold market. And knowing the cunning of the gold market, knowing the habits of the gold market to create the traps here and there, that really, we should be careful with this. This could be really the trap, and market will probably could return right back down and hit the major level, because mostly it also um, should, could be explained by the existing of the on the targets of the daily time frame chart. Market hasn't hit the great ABCD pattern target as well, so it's very rare market just leaves behind such sort of the candles. So guys, that being said, uh, be aware of the possible reversal to the downside. If you still have decided to take the long position here, keep closely an eye on the current level, because market finally has reached it, and in the nearest hours we probably should get the answer what will happen, because the level has been reached by the market, significant resistance. Now we should estimate whether it will become the bearer and the edge when the market will turn to the downside again or not.